Hello dear viewers, good afternoon and welcome to today's exciting edition of Pixellab tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how I built this logo for my YouTube channel from scratch. Without wasting much of our time, we dive into the process. Simply pay attention and see how this beautiful piece came about. Let's go. Okay, dear viewers, here one thing we have to take note of is that our logo is made up of shapes and text. So we are going to start by importing the appropriate shapes. So I go to the plus sign and click on shapes. Here by default we have a rectangular shape, and I will come over here and choose a circle, and this circle I'm going to reduce its opacity to 0, and then I give it a stroke. I'll give it a stroke, and the stroke I'll give it 0.2. okay. And then I increase the circle. Let's increase the stroke a bit. Let's give it 10. Okay, 10 is good. Now this is the first circle, and we shall use this as the external, the outermost circle of our logo. Alright, the next thing I have to do is to duplicate this circle. Since we have two circles to make up our logo, so I'm going to give a tick here, and then I come to this button that has to do with shapes, and in there I'm going to hit on the copy button. Then I adjust the size to fit into the first circle. Okay, now one thing we should not forget to do is always to centralize our shapes. Whatever we are doing as far as logo is concerned, we should always try as much as possible to centralize. And to do that, I will go to relative position, I hit, and then I tap the middle button, uppermost button in the middle, and I tap the one under. I will do same for the one inside, vertical and horizontal. Okay, here we are certain that everything is perfectly aligned. The next thing I would like us to do is to merge the two layers together. Here we hit, then we merge them together, confirm. Okay, now we have a single layer. Now the next thing, we are going to bring in a shape with which we are going to clip portions of this circle. And how do we do that? Let's move on. Bring in shape. This time around we are going to use a rectangular shape. This is what we shall do. Now, like we did earlier, let's centralize everything here. We start with our combined shapes. We centralize by using the relative position button. Good. Then we centralize we align the rectangular shape. Okay. Now we are going to fill this rectangular shape with any sharp color. Okay, I'm going to use red in this case. What next I have to do is I will use this red color to clip off portions of the circles. And in order to do this, let's merge the red bar and the circles. To this, we merge, confirm. Okay, we have a single layer here. Alright, then now we are going to erase color. We shall use the erase color here. Click, enable. Now we want to erase the red color, so I'll click on this pen-like icon here. Okay, and we pick the red color and tick. Wow, you see that? Confirm. So we have clipped off portions of the circles. Now in these clipped off portions, we are going to bring in another bar. This time around, we shall bring in a rectangular bar as such, and we shall fill it up. We shall give it a color. At this level, you can choose any color. Excuse me. Now I'm going to reduce the size. I'm going to compress by the edges as well. Okay, I'm sure we already have an idea of what is going to happen. Now what I do next is I align the shapes again, making sure they occupy the central position, perfectly aligned. Do same for our circles. Okay, now we are going to merge again. We merge them together to form a circle, a single layer. Okay, here we have a single layer. Then again, I'm going to proceed by clipping off the central part. Okay, there we are going to use a circular shape this time around. Choose a circle, and I would like to fill it with a sharp color. You can use yellow. We adjust the size. I'm going to adjust the size using the relative size option. Okay, now to make sure that it is perfectly aligned, we repeat this process. We do same for the main shape. Perfect. As you can see, let's increase the shape of the size of the circle a bit by 1. Okay, then we adjust its alignment. Bam, there we are. Okay, now we are going to merge again. When producing a logo, the merging action is repeated many times. Okay, now we have a single layer here, and guess what we have to do? We have to eliminate the yellow color. Okay, we go to erase color, we enable, and we pick the yellow color. It's already selected. Give it tick. Okay, as you can see, gradually we are getting there. Okay, now I will bring in the YouTube icon that we have to place in the middle, and that I have to import from gallery. So I'll hit the plus button from gallery. Okay, here we are going to crop so that we have just the YouTube logo left. We hit the tick. Okay, it's too big, so we adjust its size. Adjust the size. So to avoid things being shifted again, we are going to once more merge both layers together to form one. Don't mind about the colors, difference in color. Okay, we continue. Now our shapes are ready, and all we have to add is the text. Now I'm going to bring in text. Okay, here my YouTube channel is generic design channel. So we're going to input text. Now with our text, you have to choose the appropriate font for your work, and in this case I will select the meme font. Okay, right, then I'm going to increase the font size as such, and I'm going to give it, okay, we can let go the color the way it is, because at the end you discover that the difference in color did not really matter. Okay, now let's give it a curvature. We have to curve, bend again a bit, and then we drop the font size slightly. Okay, we are about to go. Now to ensure that everything is well placed where it is supposed to be, always remember to centralize, to align. Hit a tick for the text. Let's do same. Let's align the text. Okay, in this case we are going to adjust the text using the other button position, and I can add the pixel, then I shift it. Okay, at this juncture something is supposed to be done, and that has to do with the curvature. The degree we have to reduce. Slightly. Okay, let's adjust now. Yeah, this point or this stage needs a lot of patience. Okay, needs patience. So we do this patiently, and I think at this point I can let go. We can let go the way it is now. We give a tick. Now, because the font size is what I want, is the desired font size, and the font type is equally the desired font type, I'm going to make it a copy of it and take it down for the other text. Fine. And then as far as the curvature is concerned, we're going to go the other way around. Okay, we shift it. Okay. Adjust position. Okay, here I'm going to hit this one, hit to the right. Now I think it's okay. Fine, perfect. Okay, can you guess what we have to do now? I believe yes. And what we have to do is to merge the layers. We put them together so that they're not dissociated. Okay, now we have a single layer. Next thing we have to do is bring in the color that you saw from the beginning. And to do that, in this case I had prepared the color that I will use to fill my logo, or that I will give my logo, which is a gold color. And to do this, we are going to go to the shape menu. We go to texture. Good. Now from texture we hit the picture icon. Okay, This is the color that we shall use to fill our logo. We shall give our logo. Okay, and I tick. Wow, did you see that? Beautiful, so beautiful. We are about getting to the end of our tutorial. With this, okay, I can come here and adjust. Okay, I'll leave it like this and give a tick. Okay, the next thing I have to do is to apply the emboss effect. You have to emboss, come down and hit the emboss button, enable. Okay, there is one thing here. Look at what has happened after we hit the emboss. So we are just going to adjust, and we're going to adjust the size so that we can see everything the way it's supposed to be, like this. Okay, and then we apply the different adjustments we need to. Wow, you can see something more beautiful is coming up. This is what you do. Ambient light. Wow, isn't this beautiful? Adjust. Okay, intensity we adjust as well. You adjust to what suits your taste. Then the light angle, you can also adjust this. So beautiful. And at this point, I think we are good to go. Okay, then you can now work with the size. Now, as a tip, how do you solve this problem? This is a big problem. In our subsequent video, I'm going to tell us or show us how to solve this emboss problem. Whenever you hit the emboss, your layer gets distorted. So at the end, during our next video, I'm going to explain how to go about that problem. At this juncture, we have come to the end of this tutorial, and dear viewers, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly do, so that whenever there's an update, there's a video put up, you get notified. Hit the subscription button, like, and why not, you can share. Thanks for watching, and see you during our next tutorial.